Hello everybody, welcome back to Bull Bear Trader. So today, based on some demand, and I will also review some of the stock for tomorrow earning. So I will review Academy Sport and Outdoor, GameStop, GitLab, David Burster, CASY, and Pfizer. So I already have them here on my list. So first, let's take a look at CASY. I don't really know about this much, so I just got a request, so I'm gonna take a look at it. Now, let's see. Looking back from the low of 2023, let's try to draw some trend line. Okay. So if you look at this trend line from the bottom of 23, at the bottom, this is what the bottom. So from here, look like it's been bouncing off this line. Lately, for the past 3 months or so, we can see that it so basically it's kind of like this, and okay. So it look like it's been bouncing off these orange line, and now look like it tried to pull back. Not really oversold or overbought. And it sit right here at the support. So if I gotta say, I'm thinking we might. Okay, so it's kind of 50-50 right now. Okay, so we got a support here, but it's at the resistance here. In a way, it's almost like the end of the wedge. So it can go either way. And because it's not even oversold, overbought, so it's hard to predict. But due to, if we go back about a year, right? So June 24 to now, we can see the price it's kind of like around 400, right? So I'm pretty it's more likely, I'm thinking it's gonna come down to the green line. So just okay number or a little bit weak. We can see it go back to, let's say, 415. with good earning or outlook, we can see it go up to 460. Okay, so I did not check, so it looked like it earning already. So let's quickly check, see what was the price. There you go. So it looked like it's got good number for 86. Even though I say most likely it come back down to test this green, but it went up all the way higher than the previous one. This is why, even though you can predict, right? But with this type of condition, you don't really know. That's why I say it's 50-50. But it looks like it got good number and it went to 486. So which is all the way here. So if we can do a quick let me see. That's maybe too far. So you can see it went up to the is about right here. So it's kind of like the top of the channel. If it does tomorrow and stay a couple more days, I bet you're gonna come back and come back down to at least 460, 455 pretty soon, due to it basically bouncing to the channel. So now that we see the number 186 right here, so 460 will be my nearest term after the rally tomorrow. So probably by next week we will see 460 after the rally. Next would be Academy Sport and Outdoor. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so now we can see it's been bouncing up, hit this, pull back, right? And then it broke down all the way here. Let me see. So it looked like it's found support here. You can see all these pivot point right here and here. So it bounced it off. For the past couple months, okay, so let's make it green, and then Okay, so we take it from here, bounce. It a bit, I mean, it's still neutral, but recently it's just bounce. I expect to go up a little bit, so I'm thinking with decent number, not too bad, we will see it up probably 47. With not good number, we will see it go down to 42. Yeah, so we got 42 and 47 for the upside. So most likely 47 with bad number. And now look, we got 42. Next, we have GameStop. GameStop, I guess a lot of people know about GameStop. But lately is not as popular or talked about. So it's a little bit hard to look because you can see it's kind of like all over the place. So when I see this, well, at least I can see is a bit oversold. But what I sorry, I noticed right away is the bear flag. Okay, even though it's oversold, we got bear flag, and most likely we will have a I would say a pullback or a drawdown to 27. Okay, with any good number, we can see it coming back to probably here. Okay. So that is 33. So for this is 27. Oops. But most likely we'll see 27 than 33. Unless the number is surprisingly good, we will see more. But here, let's say even if it go down to 27, and then most likely we will get into oversold condition, we will see a pullback to probably 28, 29. So I like this. Yep. So I expect to go down and then pull back as a little bit of rally. So we got a bear flag on GameStop. So be careful. Next will be GitLab. Let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. So after the breaking out of this trend line, broke upward, and then now this is new trend. Okay. But still, this line is still relevant in a way. So we're still looking. Basically, it tried to come up to this. You can see it's also right across here. Okay, this was the previous low. This is previous high. So that is why it hit and it pulled back. Got to the support, bounce. Right now is another point toss. So either go back to 53 or gonna pull that back to 47. Right? So now we look. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm thinking more chance of it will come up and rally up to here again. But with any bad number, it might come back to 45, not just 47. Oops. But even though I predict, my guess will be 54 up here. So we will see what it brings tomorrow after hours. That is for gitlab. Expect a rally after the earning. Now next would be Dave and Buster play. A little bit overbought after about 2 months of rally up. So in a way, we kind of have like a cup shape here. Okay, and then so if we trace back, we got this right here, right? So in a way, it hit right at the resistance right now. It basically it hit right here, the previous high, and pull back a little bit. So now it is right at the resistance. I would say midterm resistance. If we draw the current trend, okay, so in a way it kind of like it got two resistance at once. So this is pretty powerful. Plus we got overbought. So it need really good number to move up to 29. But most likely I expected a pullback to at maybe 22. So we got 22 and 29. but most likely a pullback for Dave and Buster. All right, so the last one would be Pepsi. I saw a lot on X Twitter, and I'm kind of curious myself to see what's going on. So today we'll go take a look at it. So we know if we look at the way back to 2021 low is right here at 128, and look what happened. Now we come back and we look, it bounced here, bow up, come down, bounce up again. But we have to be careful that right now I also saw a bear flag. See that? Oops. So we need to be careful with this, right? So we need a bounce, at least 135 or something. All right. Otherwise, we're gonna go even lower. And if we look back, the next level would be 123, which is right here. Okay. And then the next level will be 101. Or maybe I should say right here, 114. Okay, so now let's do a quick look. Okay, so let me see, when is in about a month. So for a month we might have many things that happen to Pepsi, but it's trying to consolidate here. So we either have a breakout or breakdown. And right now is again, this is hard to see, hard to predict, but it pay good dividend for the past year or two. Been down a lot. So we go look at the weekly chart, and then I do a quick measurement. About 35%. For the previous one, it's about 30%. So 30% drawdown for a big company, for long term, we can see that is oversold, but still we got a bear flag, so we need to be careful because it might go lower. I would say we can wait on this right now. No need to make any. If you like this company, let's say you plan to buy 100, then maybe you should buy like 20, 25 at a time, and let's see how it goes, because it might go even lower, right, due to the bear flag. So yeah, let's see how I'm gonna bring. But I'm thinking you're gonna just move sideways a little bit more for another week or two. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe for more video. Thanks. Bye bye.